Hi, welcome back to another tutorial video for Quick Pitch Baseball. And in this video, we're going to talk about the hit and run chart you can see here. This is included with your game guide, and you can print it or you can just have it as part of the game guide and reference it whenever you need to. Um, so let's say you're choosing, okay, I'm going to do a hit and run, batter at first base, and a good player, a good contact player at the plate. Excuse me. So we're going to do a hit and run. Um, and this goes through all the different scenarios for whatever outcome that happens from the pitcher card. Remember, they all come from the pitcher card. So if it's a hit on a base hit, all runners get the number of bases plus one extra for the base hit. So this is pretty common. Uh, let's say the batter hits a single, then you get first to second for the single, and then plus one. So he would go first to third on the single, which is what you would expect on a hit and run. On a strikeout, you would subtract 100 from the runner's success value and then roll for the stolen base. So you sort of a strike him out, throw him out situation, but you take 100 off because he's not getting a good jump. He's just running on a hit and run, right? It's not a run and hit. On a wild pitch, the runners advance one base from their starting base. So if they're going from first base, then he moves up to second on the wild pitch. No extra bases on a wild pitch. For a ground ball, treat a ground ball like a fielder's choice. The batter's out at first, so the only play is to be made is at first base, and all runners move up one base. So the hit and run keeps you out of the double play, etc. If there's a fly ball on a hit and run, and the fly out goes to a no-go zone, so a red zone in our outfield chart. So if it goes to one of these red zones, and or to a negative square, so either a red zone or one of these negative squares, and the lead base runner's success value is less than 400, which who do we have here? Wade Boggs. Let's say if Wade Boggs was going, his success is 1 to 240, so he would fit the bill if the fly ball or the line drive went into a red or a negative square. Then you're going to roll for a double play on the lead runner. And so if the ball was hit to left field, center field, or right field, you would roll to see if there's a double play on the runner who took off for the hit and run. So obviously the catch is there to get the batter. And then we would, let's say we hit the left field. That would be a 364, and a 1 to 950, the runner gets back safely. Okay, so that's how that works. There's a little bit of a better chance to get them out in right field and center field than there is for left field. That just sort of makes sense. You're farther away. And then on a line drive, the same exact thing. So if it's in a no-go zone or a negative square and the lead base runner's success value is less than 400, then you roll for a double play on the lead runner. For a line drive to right field, there's going to be a little bit better chance to throw behind them and get them out at first. So that is how the hit and run chart works if you want to choose to do a hit and run in the game. And then hopefully we've covered all of the sort of individual scenarios that you would find in the hit and run. Next up is a special stolen base chart if you want to add a little bit more depth and color to the game through the stolen base.